brain on. Yeah. Look, brain on overload. And all those rappers, they Pinocchios. Females getting clout if they wear no clothes. Real niggas get exposed. Kings 33 getting eyes closed. Motive for the shooter, no one never knows. Lies on. I suppose maybe niggas hiding in the poking nose just to get the fame they was owed. Cause when you die, your fan base tend to grow. And all them fake niggas, real colors start to show. You know, vaccinations up, no vacation. See, vaccinated, but still a patient. COVID took their money, so a cure they made it. Cancer get the money, so we still waiting. And a cure they faked it all across the nation. Cause the ones that sick be fully vaccinated. And the cure is free, so more people take it. And it's mandatory, and for that I hate it. Value of a bachelor's degree went down. Cause people like me get them now. Music all about how you look in your Instagram page. They couldn't care less how you sound. I'm just like, wow. Elementary school struggle hard. They don't know what's a verb or a noun. Shows only give good ratings if a black man hating or a black queen look like a clown. But the energy around me, want y'all all to be free. It's okay to breathe. If you fall on your knees, crawling just with ease, see you on your feet. If they leave, do not plead. And watch the company you keep. And don't be blind, open your eyes and trust whatever you see, man. Took some time to myself to reflect, but I think I should just resurrect. Thought that they kill me, I bounce back like Jesus. The tomb is still vacant, you welcome to check. Rappers in debt, they owe me for all of the years. Hip-hop robbed me my respect. Now that I'm back, to humble me down with my feelings. So bitch, I came to collect. Give me a jet, drive up to the plane, and no TSA, we got clearance. We flew across the world and made $500,000 an hour to make an appearance. Look, I want it all, the freedom to free the world mind with no interference. The power to kick all the clowns out the game for lacking incoherence. And I'm blocking calls, they not gon' like me at all. My balance is too good to fall. I hit the walls, they picked up the ball, ain't stalling. Dunked on all 6 of y'all. I just be minding my business. Move on with the quickness. Trust me, I don't need a witness. Once they get word of my greatness, they fly to VA just to hit this. Do y'all feel my spirit? I just be writing these lyrics, cause they sound good when I hear it. So if a hater don't like it, look, I'm still excited. This shit sound good to my ears, bitch. And I am too pure for a hit list. But my brothers get lit like it's Christmas. So if I need them, I just hit the button. That shit on my phone, I call it my kill switch.
Yo, what's good? Welcome to another episode of King's Table. As always, man, King City, man. Y'all know the gang. King Smoke Bang, though. You know they will be joining us later on. And I'm in the building with my man, Los, man. What's good with you, man?
What's up, King's Table? How y'all doing out there this evening, man?
As always, man, start off with how was your week, man?
Had a good week, brother. You know, I'm here. You know, I got a lot to complain about, but for what? Who gonna pay attention to it, and who does it matter to? But I'm here. I had a good week. How was your week, brother?
I'm gonna say I had a pretty good week too, man. I think something is echoing. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I think I had a pretty good week, man. I think I started seeing things for. Sometimes I gotta realize that I gotta get out of my own way. You know what I mean? It's like one of them things where it's like sometimes you have to realize that you can't control everything. Sometimes you got to let life come to you. You know what I mean? And that's what I don't be doing sometimes. Sometimes I think I can control everything. Meaning like not control my own life to the point where my destiny, I guess it is in my hand, but to the point where I got to let God sometimes. You know what I mean? And I'm not a, overly religious type of mug, like for real. But this is what it is. And y'all remember, y'all let us know in the comments, how was your week? Let us know. Know what I mean? Had a good week, just got hired, maybe got fired. Know what I mean? Hit a deer. I don't know. Let me know how was your week, man. You never know. I mean, some weeks be fucked up.
Oh shit! It's a whole bunch of weeks.
Somebody getting a divorce right now that just found out that people's cheating on
them.
They
just got the paperwork at work.
Just got it. They thought they was in a happy ass relationship. They ain't even know. They was out the door.
Oh shit! They asked me this for me. Had they put in how many hours they put in before they got this letter? I mean, because if you worked all day, that's damn. But if you just got to work and you just get hit with that, because you get to work, you all jolly.
Oh no, your day fucked up now.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
You leaving for the day?
Oh yeah. Well, no. For what? Still gotta get my money. I'm getting divorced or not. You ain't gonna knock me off my beaten path now.
It might change your demeanor, man. Some of y'all working in this, dealing with the community and the public, y'all can't handle these gigs, man, because you bring it home to work.
Bring your own work home.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
or vice versa. You taking work home or home work, it don't make a difference. Whatever your attitude is, you got to be able to deal with the public. So
yeah,
it's kudos to your job if you have to deal with the public. And I know you have to have a certain amount of patience, but some people can't do it.
Well, when like doing this right here, this talking just like this. Some people like the public speaking is not for everyone. Like myself, I'm not gonna say I'm good at public speaking, but I'm good at getting my point across. So whatever that takes, then I'm gonna do it. But it's not like I say all the time. Everybody's not meant to fight this fight. This fight is not for everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like you asked me earlier, what was my goals of King's Table? Now what I mean, my goal is to enlighten, us, to enlighten black people, to wake us up, to hopefully we see that we are more than just slaves that got out of. Because we have this thing in our mind where we tell people that we started from the bottom and shit. Because all we know is from slavery, we have now got Teslas and a nice car and da-da-da-da-da. Like, yo, what was before that? We didn't start from the bottom. We was at the top. They took you to the bottom. And then, brought you're starting to thrive again. But I believe they don't show you that because they don't want you to know that you're more than. People that speak like this is a threat to society. I mean, think about it. I heard a thing where they told what's his name, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. They told him we don't have a fear of you. We have a fear of your ideas. Shoo, that's crazy.
Yeah, because once you put it into the army's head,
Mm-hmm.
you got more people.
Mm-hmm.
It expands. The knowledge expands.
Somebody said they got a new shout out to you, man. You got a new single coming out. What's the name of your single, man? But yeah, when you put it in somebody else, like once you put the idea, like Tupac said, he may not be able to make the change, but he can spark the mind to make the change. Now, I mean, once you put out, these ideas of showing people that you can be great, you know what I mean, and starting enlightening themselves about themselves, not looking, because all America is telling you to look outward. If you're depressed, we have a pill for you. There's something out there for you to do other than looking at yourself saying that you can do it. You know what I mean? Like, even I see the same thing with religion. It's like, I have to believe that this thing can do this, not me. This thing made me do it. Now, why I can't be just as great? Because my eyes tell me that I am, because they still trying to figure out the pyramids right now. We did that. You know what I'm saying? So why can't we believe that about ourselves? We have to see that there's other things out there that's for us, that there's other things out there that's going to make us great and not ourselves great. And they hate people like this that talk. People that talk like this are deemed to be watched, deemed to be silenced, because you're going against the agenda. You know what I mean?
Well, you basically saying what nobody else is going to say, and you're right. They can't accept the truth.
Right.
Period. And then when you hear somebody speaking the truth, and then you encouraging me, oh no, it's spreading. We need to take him out.
Yeah. Because when you have a certain agenda, you want that to go down. Like, let's just look at the male and female thing that's going on right now in our community. Seems like there's a beef. But if I post a video right now of why females are like this and why females are like that, that video is going to get traction. I'm going to get a lot of numbers on that, on my TikTok or my whatever. Now, if I post one about them loving each other, it's not going to get anything. I think that's by design. I think it keeps the argument going and builds the illusion that we're really like this. Because that's all people see. It was like, oh, that all you see is black men talking about, no, that's all they're showing you. Because all the videos showing you that, no, it's not really like that, ain't getting no love, ain't getting no play. I think that's by design. Because people that's talking about love is going against the agenda. Like I asked last week, what do you do with the people that you no longer need? You know what I mean? I'm gonna say that today's episode will be called Why. Just why.
Plain old why.
Yeah, just plain old why. Like, what I mean by why is, why is it that we do the things we do? Meaning, like, why do you care about the nicest car? Why do you care about the nicest shoes? Why do you have to live in the neighborhood that you live in? Why is it that you want your hair flat? Why is it that you'd have to have this certain print on the back of your jeans and you want to sag them low enough that we know that it's on the back of them jeans? Why? What is the fucking point? If anyone can answer me why, I would love to know.
Well, their answer won't be the truth anyway. I mean, we would never know why.
No.
Why is it going to go on? If somebody called right now and answer one of your questions, what was one of them? Just pull one of them out that you said. Why what? What was one of your questions?
Why do you care about the name of the brand?
Okay, what if she give you a good reason? Shit, I want to be stylish when I go out with my friends.
Why?
Okay, that's her reason.
There's still more.
But the next person is going to tell you something different.
But there's that's how you unpack things. You just keep asking why.
Okay.
That's how you get to the bottom of it.
I say why is that's an everlasting question.
That's how you get to the bottom of it. Though. No. Everything has a beginning. Everything has an end. We live in today. My last sentence was the end. Until I say my next sentence. Somewhere
in that scenario, yes.
Yeah, and somewhere there's a beginning. So you have to figure out what's the root of it. If you have a child that's constantly behaving in a certain manner, you're gonna ask them, why do you do this? They're gonna tell you flat surface because I feel that I'm not pretty. You ask them why again, they're gonna tell you, well, because of blah 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 blah. Eventually you're gonna get down to the root, like, oh shit. That day when she got hurt and that shit scarred her. Like a motherfucker. But people are scared to peel back them layers. And just ask simply why. That's why I want to call this episode Why. Like what is the point of the things that we do? Why? Yeah. Like, why don't we give a fuck about ourselves anymore? That type of shit. Because the damn sure don't seem like it. It seems like black people have, matter of fact, people were stronger as in a marriage as slaves than we are now. What you think about it? Slavery couldn't break you up. You will run away and risk getting lynched just to get back to your wife. At least trying to find her. Slavery couldn't break you apart. Right now, the Netflix bill can fuck somebody up. Destroy their whole shit. Why? Why don't we give a fuck anymore? We don't care about ourselves at all. Like, it doesn't seem like what would you call it? Black people don't seem to have a passion to thrive. We make more money, I think it's like $1.3 trillion a year. That's more than Mexico brings in. The whole fucking country. Mexico don't bring in more money than we do. They're sustaining a nation with an army, banks and all that, a whole economic system. We bring in more than that. We have diddly shit. Nothing. Nothing to show for it at all. Why? It's the question. Why don't we give a fuck?
Period.
Why? What would you say is something that black people truly care about right now?
That's a good question. But off the top of my head, I would say family. Most people care about their family.
Black people
Yeah. Most
care
of them-
about our family?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why most of them getting guns now. Now some of them getting guns, and this is a whole new part of this. Is a whole new.
Okay,
pot right
wait. So we mean like intermediate
Protect.
family,
Yes,
immediate family,
yes,
but
yes.
the family structure, the whole family. I don't see that being our thing. I see it being. I went off and I had kids with this lady. Now this little niche is my family, but the mom, the grandmas, the aunties, the uncles, everybody together. I don't see black people like that. I don't think we really celebrate the whole tree.
That's true. I mean, and we talked
Not for the
about
most part.
We talked about this before. With the more family reunions, we need to bring that back. Period. For one, but I think there are a lot of strong black families, black men, black women, whether you're independent or not. I think there are a lot of strong families that's pushing out here. And there are some people, like we said last week, who still pull up on these kids and say, "Look here, pull your pants up," or stop using language like that.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with family. If we can get them to trickle down, and your family trickle down to the next family, we might could do something. We got speakers like you. We might could do something.
I don't think we care about family. I think we give a fucking rat's ass about family. I don't think black people.
So what do you answer the question? What do you think we care about?
Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. We care about watching other people to see what they like so we can like it. That's what it looks like to me. I don't see. Got a caller? Yeah, you on the line with King City, your man Los in the building. Who we got on the line? Let me know what city, what state you checking in from.
What's happening?
Yo, this King Smoke.
What's good with you,
Big
fam?
man in the business. So I was listening to what y'all was talking about when you was saying what do we care about, and I heard a man say family. And honestly, I can agree with you, City, that us as black people have lost our family values. Because even when it comes to our immediate family, like with kids, like granted, I haven't experienced it yet because my parents ain't like that. But I know a lot of people who parents, as soon as they turn 18, it's over with. Like, you can't stay here no more.
Right.
No reason, nothing like that. Like, you can't stay here. You got to find somewhere to go. Like, I don't care where it is, but you just can't be here. I know friends and parents told them that. You got to go.
Right.
Because this is mine and it's not yours.
Right. So
And it's just like,
that's why I say I don't know if family is the number one thing that people care about, because not in our community, because it doesn't seem like we fucking give a fuck. It doesn't seem like everything is divided. Nobody can care. Nobody can get together about a business. Nobody can get together about just a house. Like we can build a house on our block if 5 of us got together, but that ain't gonna fucking happen. They don't even like each other.
It's because everybody likes the dead ass American dream that we kind of fucked up.
Yeah. If remember, that's King Smoke on the line. That phone number is 301-761-1040. Y'all call in. But go ahead, continue.
Yeah, it basically it fucked up the whole game, because now instead of people caring about, okay, me and my family gonna thrive, we gonna make the community better, stuff like that. It's no values. It's just that I gotta get this money. Exactly. And 9 times out of 10, most motherfuckers don't even know what they getting the money for.
I just said this.
They just know they gotta get it.
I just said this. I called my old lady to tell her to write it down for me. We're a bunch of people that I think I seen what's his name? Nuri Muhammad, I believe his name is. He said we're a bunch of people that's buying things from people we don't like to get the things we want. Something of that sort. Like Okay, he said unnecessary spending. We buy things we don't need from people that we don't like or don't like us to impress the people we don't know. But goddamn, and that's so fucking true. That's all that we are seeing. We're consumers. We don't know what the fuck we want. So to answer the question of what is it that black people want the most, I mean, like the most or into the most, I don't find nothing. We just look at other people to hop on which train to be on, and then we try to identify ourselves as that.
It's because honestly, I'm gonna say it's not to say that it started off as a huge function, but it trickled down. When it came to black people and that Civil Rights Act was passed, it went from us trying to be a people who just wanted to have our shit to a people who wanted to be like them. That's it.
Yeah.
We lost any type of fight. We lost any type of protest. We lost any type of anything because now we only want to be.
Why do you think that
like
is?
Them.
Like I said, that was going to be my question today is why? That's the topic for today. Why? Like, why the fuck? Why did we give up? We don't seem to give a flying fuck about no fight.
It's because
like fight for what?
Those little, like I said, it's the little things, man. Them little conversations that we have with people, like when we were like, "Oh, you don't want to do that because if you don't, people ain't gonna want you to do this. People ain't gonna like that. People don't want this." We teach everybody. Like, think about it, from the day a kid comes out, the only thing they ever hear is about you don't want to do this because of what somebody else thinks. From day one.
And how do we stop it?
And
how do we stop it? In order to, he said, in order for the American dream to witness you, you got to be asleep to believe it. But goddamn, facts.
Yeah. The American dream, for one, was never meant for us.
American dream is cap.
But it was never meant for us in the first place.
What we have to realize is we shouldn't be a bunch of people trying to get the same thing. That shows no individualism. That shows that because you have all these fucking people in this country and everyone is fighting for the same house picket fence dog dream. Like we're all dreaming the same shit. That shows you that that's controlled.
That's what I'm saying. Shoot, people don't even want the white picket fence and dog no more. Everybody want to be famous.
I can see that. Like a drug.
Because nobody wants to nobody has a future goal set. They just say, I want to have as much money as possible. Now, granted, if you got a reason for that, that's cool. Like, I want this amount of money so I can do this for my family. I can do this for our future. Or I can build this for our legacy. That I can 100% get behind. But the problem we have is people just want the money. And they have no goals, rhyme, or reason for the money. So even though they got the money, they're not doing anything for future with it.
Facts.
They just want to go on trips, being influencers, spend it all. That's why it got point in time. Not to say that a grandparent got to watch the grandchild. Go ahead.
That comes from not having an identity. That comes from us not knowing who the fuck we are. Do you know what I'm saying? It comes from we're trying to find ourselves in so many different things because we don't have nothing to hold on to.
Yep, and in the age of social media, it's even more hard because they always giving you someone to be.
Yeah. But
every day is a new person to be.
Facts. And remember, that's King Smoke on the line. 301-761-1040 is the number. Appreciate you calling, man. Call back. Call back. Now, I mean, Smoke University.
Will do.
But
yeah.
Let's unpack some of this though. When it comes to people realizing the greatness of like we have no identity. Let's put it like that. And I think we never look within ourselves. We always look outward. For the most part, we look within their community to find what's good for us, if you get what I mean. We look for people, how you say it? If white people, if I can say that, I mean, I don't know if I can say that, if they deem it to be good, so do we. That becomes our identity. Now we make it look good. So if they say Louis Vuitton is the shit and it's the standard, we'll go get it and we'll, put our style to it. But technically, that's not us. That's not our culture. We don't know who the fuck that is. Them motherfucker not even from here. Shit, you ain't from here. Who the fuck are you? And why are they keeping you from you? Because I heard Cat Williams say some shit like, I know I'm gonna be paraphrasing, but the enemy knows who you are. You lost sight of who you are. You know what I'm saying? But they still know who you are. That's why they keep us dumbed down, because they know what the fuck we can do. Like I say when I mentioned the pyramid shit. It's like, yo, how do you explain that? How do you explain every single fucking, seems like every single country on planet Earth has been in agreement, like, yo, your black people, keep them divided, keep them down as the bottom class. That's what that's what the thing's gonna be. Seems like everyone is in agreement on this shit. Why? That's what I said. The question of today is going to be why. Seriously.
A lot of questions. Brother. I mean, you gotta go off yourself, man. If you haven't been to these so-called countries and these places where, you're talking about things happening in the community, and you're going on what you see on TV. If you haven't been there per se, I don't think you really can say too much. Go for yourself. Go find out. Don't listen to what you see on the news. Go fly to Kentucky and see what's going on in such and such street they talking about. That's my thing. I mean, don't go by or what you hear on social media.
But that's all that we know.
Yeah, that's all. But there's other ways to get knowledge. There's other ways to get research.
Yeah, but who's going to tell you that?
You and I.
You know what I'm saying?
Platforms like this.
Because it's one of the things where you want to encourage people to do, different things, but the truth of the matter is, I never knew about this shit till I moved.
But you learn. But you gain the knowledge, and you still learn.
But I'm saying, how can I fault younger people for not? Like, how do we get in front of them to encourage them to make change if they haven't seen what you're talking about? I haven't seen it.
It's going to be hard. If you could do something on social media that's going to draw these youngers' attention, then you got it. I mean, it used to be a time you can go.
How do you get to a younger person?
Oh, it used to be a time. Like I said, I always say I'm old school. It used to be a time you can go to the park and set up and put a chair out there and start screaming at the top of your lungs to get your point across. But them kids are listening. Now you got to do something on social media.
Yeah, because they ain't there. And then if you don't control, but we don't control our own platform like this right now. Like, even if I had a big enough message, like if they don't want this to be heard, they're not going to show it.
They're not going to listen to it. Absolutely. But if you got a girl twerking on your shoulder, they're going to look at it.
So it's about the method.
Come on, man. We know sex, violence, all that sells.
And that's what Charleston White was saying.
Yeah,
he was like, I'm gonna get my word out there, but I'm gonna be ignorant because y'all ain't listening to the bow tie nigga.
You got two cheeks on your left and right, twerking all. We don't even see their
So he's saying I should put some ass right here.
We don't even see their face the whole show.
So I should put some ass right here and then come in here with some message.
Oh, you get numbers.
Get some numbers. I'm out here talking like goddamn Martin Luther King with ass shaking like this. Say, what the fuck going on here?
You get numbers.
No, I don't want it that bad, man.
Yeah, you get it.
Oh, I don't want it that bad. I just want it to be that black people see that we're worth more than this shit. Yep. We're worth more than this shit. I'm sick of seeing us complain so fucking much. It's like, why the fuck are you complaining and not doing nothing? I guarantee if I say right now 20 people, everybody knows about 10. You know about 10 people. You know what I mean? You get, let's just say 10 people. As 10 people, yo, we're gonna take our unused coats, jackets that's in the back of the closet, shoes, and everyone does it. You know how much gear you're gonna have, and we're gonna go out here on a Saturday, Wednesday, whatever, and we're just gonna hand it out. You know how many excuses you're gonna find? Shit, I got shit to do that day, man. Goddamn shit. I was gonna wear that shit, man. I mean, I was saving it for dog. You that selfish? Why?
And I agree with you. And right now, when winter is going away, this is the time when you want to do that. This is the time when you want to pull them 10 people, your 10 friends to the side and say, look here, let me get all your old winter stuff. You ain't wearing it next winter. You buy stuff every year. So this
they're not giving that shit up.
This is the time to gather that stuff now and put that together. That can still be
People
done.
ain't giving it up because for some reason black people feel like I gotta hold on to something to have something because we're used to not having.
Okay, I can agree with that. That's true.
I mean, so we would rather not the homeless people not have it.
Right.
Just for us to feel like I have something.
But you will have someone will donate. I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
It may not be that 10 you talking about, but 6 will show up. Six will do what they do.
Yeah. And I guess something is good and better than nothing.
Absolutely. Then y'all 6, y'all go out there, but you 7, including you, and 8, including myself, and let's go do it. We could do that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We could do that. I know 10 people.
But why don't challenges like that catch on? I mean, like in the world, like shit like that don't catch the fuck on. Like it's always goofy, stupid shit that catches on. Like that silhouette challenge that all the females was doing a couple months ago. Nice to look at. I give them that. But why? What was the point? Just what the fuck what was accomplished? We do a lot of shit that's gonna get us nowhere. I mean, absolutely nowhere. And as soon as someone comes to the table and say, hey, I got a way that maybe the next generation of our kids won't be hungry, everybody turning their fucking back. Like, God damn, what you really about? But as soon as they see some sad shit that got posted on the internet about some hungry kids, or they in the comments, oh, that's so sad. Is it? Is it really? I mean, because you seem to not want to do shit about it.
Let me put you in a situation. It's late night. You know, it could be 11, 12, whatever time. It's at night, period. You see that commercial that come on where it say send 45 cents to help a child.
Mm-hmm.
Send $3, to feed them for 6 to 7, to a year, whatever the commercial is. You've seen it. You see that commercial. Do you jump on it right there?
No, I don't.
Do you change the channel?
I don't do programming because I don't do programming too well.
So you don't. So when you see that, what do you think? Does it just go on one out the other, or is it just a regular commercial?
It's just a program to me.
Why is that? Why?
My reason is because it's the same with a movie. When I watch movies, I always end the movie saying like scary movies. I love them, but I never get scared because I never see it like other people. I see it like cameras. I see it like right now we got cameras and lighting. When the movie goes off, I say like, damn, that was good acting. He really cried right there. So when I see commercials, I just see this programming.
So we're talking kids. So it's a commercial, but so you don't believe the kids, homeless kids, needy kids, hungry.
Yeah,
okay.
On the commercial,
yeah,
I believe when I watch a commercial and it has sad music, right? And it has these people showing these hungry kids and all of this other shit, which is true and does happen. I look at it like, nigga, why are you filming? Where's the plates? Where's the juice at? You went out there to get a story, or some stuff is hard for me to believe because I know that you can set up a studio and just make that happen. So I don't know what to believe. All I know is to turn his mic up. Your mic need to be turned up. But some of this stuff, I don't be knowing what to believe in sometimes. I just wanted to see people do things on the outside. Show me in real life. All this donation shit. Have you ever seen the Salvation Army in the hood, like, with a buffet out there? They make enough money.
Salvation Army?
Yeah. For the homeless. I mean, talking about just chairs, tables, eat. This is for y'all. I'm talking about shirts, coats, socks.
But that's what shelters are for. That's what they're set in place for.
No, I mean, no. Yeah, but that's limited. How many shelters?
I mean,
How many shelters is available compared to how much homeless people we have?
yeah, but you if you let and if you let a homeless person say they don't like to, they feel some type of way of getting help that way. They feel some type of way for some reason. They don't want the help. They don't want the help. I got here on my own. I'm going to deal with this.
Yeah, that's some people, but for the most part, a lot of people won't help. I didn't see people get evicted from nothing. You ever seen somebody get evicted from nothing? I didn't see a guy have a tent in the woods. He's already fucking homeless. They came out there and destroyed his fucking tent.
Now, I've
They
seen
kicked him out
somebody
of
who
that
got
shit.
evicted because they ain't paid no rent.
No, they kicked him out of the. They kicked him out of
There's
the tent.
difference. If you ain't paying no rent, that's something. You got kicked out of. You seen him? Was he living there or was he living in an
He was living in the
establishment
tent.
and got kicked out of somewhere?
No, he was living in the tent
Outside.
He homeless. Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
the cops came through and destroyed it.
Was it on somebody's property? I mean, was
It was in the woods.
out of nowhere in the
wouldn't-
total blue?
It shouldn't. To me, it shouldn't matter.
To us, yes. But I guarantee you, they probably pulled up some paperwork. Oh, that's our land right there. We don't want him there. So, whoever.
But it still shouldn't matter.
To us,
Not to
Yes.
human beings. Like that's why I
Yes.
say we allow paperwork to go against what's just humanly right. And because it is on paperwork, and yeah, I get it. This is my property, whatever. And I mean, I ain't want them there. This store is the Food Line or the Wise or whatever, and they're behind this, and this is technically our property, and we don't. Man, as a human, why the fuck you can't sleep? Where you want to go stand up in the parking lot? They'd have nowhere to go. That's just inhumane right there to be like that. That's fucked up. But we'll say, well, it is their property. Just because it's on paper don't mean right. It was legal for us to be a slave too.
and then put yourself in these police officers' shoes who have to do their job and feel like you and I. Like, I can't kick this man off of this, but this is my job.
I would get that, but in the instances I'm talking about, they destroyed that man's stuff. They didn't just go tell him he had to go.
See, that's something different. See, they had a problem.
And even as a police officer,
They had a problem.
even as a police officer, you said it's just trying to do your job. Your job.
Not destroying the stuff. No, I'm not talking about that.
Even kicking this man out of
Okay.
nothing. Even with that, why is that your job? Why is that your job? Your job is to uphold law and order, right?
Okay.
This man is homeless,
And it's in the
and
law.
you're a public servant. Okay.
Trespassing.
That's one part of your job to issue the law part, but you're a public servant as well. So you there to help. They'll help you change your tire. When does the help come in?
Now, what he should have done, what they should have done, is instead of destroying this man's stuff, take him up and take him to a shelter. Take him somewhere.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, take him somewhere where he can get water.
I
food,
just think that we
Something
allow
over his head.
paperwork. We allow paperwork to tell us things is okay. You know what I mean? That's just with anything. Like we allow shit to go on, like a man not being in the household because of welfare, this and that, and we're like, well, she can't have a man in the house because they'll take her off these programs. Like, why? Like, we never asked the fucking question of why the fuck is that thing? We allow these paperwork to be like, well, it's because they'll take her away from her. She got to feed them kids. Well, so does he. But he can't be around them. But we allow this paperwork shit to. That's just like when we go to protesting. This is gonna sound fucked up, but when they be destroying buildings and all that other shit, people are like, why would you do that? Now, you mean do you destroying your own community? Da 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 da. Like, huh? Make it make sense. How is that destroying your own fucking community? Walmart ain't do shit for your community. Target ain't do diddly shit for your community. That Walmart, that the mall, none of these motherfuckers did nothing for your community. They came in and they destroyed your community because you spent all your bucks on them and they took it elsewhere.
But we support them. We will go past 3 black-owned businesses for somebody who lived in the community for 20 years. They got this little corner store where you can go get some toilet paper and get some toothpaste.
Yeah, and she said they could have just told him to pack his stuff, not destroying his things. Exactly.
She said, what now?
They should have told him to pack up his stuff instead of destroying his things.
Yeah.
But people cruel.
And
Humans are cruel.
And whoever said that, they should also, and please keep this in mind, when you pack that man's stuff up, you take him somewhere.
So
You
and
get
that's
him off
the
the
street.
street.
Problem. Is nowhere to take him. That's what I'm saying. Like, let him stay outside because there's nowhere to take him. Like, we have this thing in our mind where we don't like to live in the truth of the reality of the world. And our mind is there's always help, and that's just not true. There's always a way, and that's not true. That's just like when people say you can just go get a job. That's just not true. If every single job right now said we're gonna open up the doors and we're gonna fill every single position for every eligible adult that can work, you know how many people is still not gonna have a job? The numbers don't add up. So we can't all just get a job. Some people are going, but you all still need money to survive. So some people got to sell drugs. Some people got to do illegal hair in the goddamn house. Some people got to babysit. It is what it is because the landlord don't give a fuck.
Well, why can't they move on from that position, that job? I mean, I'll say, so what? I'm just gonna say policeman for it because I'm thinking about it. So what? I can't be a policeman. Why I can't go somewhere and work in somebody's office? Why, if you don't get this job, why you have to quit there? Why you have to give up? Because it sounds like you saying that this person has to give up if they don't get this gig.
No.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there's not enough jobs for everyone. Like,
True.
just like you said why they have to give up. I'm not saying give up.
Okay.
I'm saying it's just not realistic to say go get a job. There's not enough jobs for everyone. Not everyone's gonna have a job. There's not enough businesses. Like, that's just not realistic.
I mean, if you can't work corporate, you got to go get the job at the shell.
Right now you have so many people in college right now for business administration.
That's
for
going to
business
graduate. That's going
and never get a business.
And not going to get it.
Yeah.
But guess what? Guess what you got to do? I got to go be the secretary, or I got to go be a telemarketer. I got to get on the phone and make these calls.
Okay, but we're comparing apples to oranges here. What I'm saying is, if they're telling us that the job, the people without a job, the ratio in the community is high, right? It's going to forever be that way because there's not enough businesses in our community. Is what I'm saying. It's just not. Where are they going to go work at? It's not enough businesses. The numbers don't add up. It's not a realistic thing to say. It just sound good to a person that rides by a homeless man and they have $5,000 in their fucking bank account, but the homeless man asks for $1 and you look at him like a piece of shit. It makes you feel good to say, just go get a job. You don't think that was the first thing that motherfucker thought about before he got this bad?
Some of them. I don't know. I don't know a homeless person per se, but I would say some of them.
Yo.
Hold on. There you go. King Stable.
Yo. You on the line with your man King City, man Los, man. Who we got on the line today, man?
What's happening?
Yo, it's King Smoke again. My bad. You know, I'm just mad I ain't on the table right now.
What's good with you, man?
Speak on it.
Real for real, like going back to like the people not having a job, that's a fact. It's not enough jobs to sustain every last American.
It's not. It's not
enough.
It's not. That's not
I'm about to
realistic
say, no
thing
matter
to
how
say.
many jobs they create, it's just not enough. It doesn't equate.
Mm-mm.
Especially now, they're taking away even more jobs with everything being automated.
Right.
And then once companies found out they can run everything on a skeleton crew and not hire everybody that they really do supposed to have, they don't have to. And all they got to do is make it seem like they're hiring. There's a lot of people out there right now that got applications online, and as soon as you put one in, they tell you they're not hiring. Every single one.
Yeah.
Are you hey Smoke, the man, are you gonna stop there? Are you gonna just put in one cat?
No.
Okay.
No. But you're talking about on the individual level. You're talking about on the individual level. I'm talking about on a massive scheme of things as people as a whole. If everyone say I need a job, all these people out here that need jobs today, if all the businesses in America say we're going to fill every position to the point where there's not one vacancy, period.
Oh, it's going to be somebody hanging.
It's going to be a lot of people hanging.
It's going to be a lot.
It's going to be hundreds of thousands of people hanging.
Absolutely.
That's why I say that's impossible for people to say just go get a job. everybody can't get a job. Some people got to do illegal shit to make money because your landlord does not care.
And then at the end of the day, and it's not like everybody can just go start a business because you need money for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything costs you. Everything costs you.
Facts.
And if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Even to the point of
So some people
trying to
would
get
rather
a
be
job or
homeless?
move up in a job.
She said some people would rather be homeless. I think some people would rather be homeless, but I think that's a buildup. I think it happened over time of them being out there to the point where they were like, well, I fucking rather this happen.
Because they don't want any help. That's the same. Yeah, they don't.
And
A lot of. Go ahead, Smoke.
And shit, also, we got to stop as a people thinking that is the majority.
Right. Because
I hear people all the time say that, like, they don't want to give homeless people money because it might be somebody on drugs, or they don't want to give homeless people the money because they might go do this with or this with or that with. The problem is everybody got in their mind that everybody's the worst type of motherfucker in the world.
Right.
Everybody got that in their mind that everybody is the worst motherfucker in the world, and that is the problem. And you can't go around thinking that everybody's bad.
And those things that we use it gives us our excuses to not help them.
To not do it.
Yep. Because we look at them as
the same way the government say, like, it's a lot of people out there in the world that need food stamps. But if people say, shit, why? Why do I gotta give money? Because you got enough. So no, I don't.
Yeah.
The cost of living keep going up and people is struggling, and everybody got in his mind that everybody just trying to take advantage. Are there people that take advantage? Hell yeah, there will always be motherfuckers that gonna take advantage in the world, and hey, find them when you find them. But at the end of the day, it's motherfuckers that do need help, and we can't go around with this mindset that everybody bad, because if we keep that mindset, we'll never fix shit. We'll never fix shit because we'll always have it in the back of my mind, like, oh, well, they're bad people, so I don't got to do nothing for them. Because it's the same excuse white people use on black people.
Exactly. I was just about to say that. Exactly. That's the logic that white people are using on us. They use everything that's so-called our bad stereotypes to use against us. That's why they won't help. As soon as something happens and the police kills one of us, and we say, hey, look, the cop killed this child. They'll say, what about black on black crime? Like, nigga, we're talking about this, but that's what they use that to say, well, you have this, so we should not have to focus on this. And that's what we're doing when it comes to that.
Because it's just like, who don't have criminals? Name a demographic that don't have criminals. I don't care what demographic it is. You can't say women don't have criminals. You can't say men, black people, white people, Mexicans, Chinese, midgets, everybody.
Facts. And remember that number is 301-761-1040. Now I'm gonna hit that line. Today the question is simply why? Why do we not care? Why do we give a fuck about the shit that they do so much? Why do we care about the celebrity so damn much? Why don't you treat your people in your household the way that you gush over the people in the internet? Why don't you go visit your mother, your dad, over the issues that from 12 years ago? The question is why?
Mm-hmm. You also worry about a person that is just a person who a lot of people like them. That's it. That's all celebrity is. A lot of people like them for whatever the fuck they do. People on the internet, shit like that. This motherfucker's famous right now for opening up packages of kids' toys.
Yeah. They're not famous.
And you idolize
they're infamous, but they're not famous. They're infamous, but people like that better too. Infamy is better than fame these days. So infamy is better than fame these days.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
It's better to be. It's way more. It's more likely people to be negative, and that's the most fucked up thing in the world. And that's what people try to obtain. They try to obtain fame through their actions rather than them actually trying to obtain the fame.
Yeah, facts. She said black on black crime is an issue though. Black people can't even get along. Listen, is black on black crime an issue? 1,000%. And
I'm gonna say something.
If you continue to answer the question of why, you'll get down to the issue of it. Yes, black on black crime is a issue. So you as wives like, okay, because it's in the impoverished areas. Impoverished areas means there's a lot of people that need money. You introduce drugs and guns into that, that's even going to be worse. Now, you have to even go deeper. How did the drugs and guns get there? Because we don't make it. You get what I'm saying? So that now you got to go even deeper than that.
Don't look at the logic of it. If you look at every poor place in this entire planet, it's the fucking thing.
To the people.
And the poorer you go, the worse it gets.
Yeah.
You go on any planet, and like we like to talk about like black on black crime is like a thing. It's just crime. It's just crime. It's rampant because we broke.
It's rampant because we broke. But the sad thing is that is the truth. It is rampant because we're broke. Because and lack of guidance. And lack of guidance is a lot of elders has chosen to stay out of the fight. Mm-hmm. I mean, we have chosen to tell the children, because them kids that's killing each other, they're kids. We have chosen to tell the children that they will fucking figure it out instead of having some parental guidance. Yep. So we got to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And she said we were taught to hate ourselves. That's a fact. That's a 1,000% fact. We definitely was taught to hate ourselves. Matter of fact, speaking on taught to hate ourselves, we was taught this whole women and men thing, hating on the line. When you think about that, we was taught that shit too.
Fuck yeah.
For sure. All the way down to the men not being in the household, because for however fucking long, hundreds of years, women was used to the men not being there, because as soon as the baby was born, before the baby was born, the man wasn't there, because they just used her as a breeder anyways. She was used to being just the mother. The man was in the field. The man was used for entertainment. The man was used for all this other shit. He wasn't around. Mm-hmm. She was the breeder for them, the entertainment for them. That's why I always say that whole fight about we need to be under the thumb of our man and need to be independent. We ain't never have you ladies. We never had that power. We was underneath the same shit as y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I think they forget that part. We never had the power to do nothing to you.
Exactly.
That's a white woman's plight that y'all, trying to jump on. They white man was smacking the shit out of them. I mean, while they was hanging us, men and women, and still fucking on our black women.
Mm-hmm. And again goes to the fucking argument of everybody wants to look at the worst of a demographic. Because the first thing you hear somebody say is, oh, men don't do this or women don't do that. No, they didn't. I say that motherfucker name. Who didn't do it? The motherfucker you was with. That's who ain't shit. Say they name.
She said I had 5 different topics. We going all over the place, but you know how we get down at King's Table, man.
Mm-hmm.
There's sometimes your brain go that way. It takes you in a different way. It all comes back to the same thing, though, because at the end of the day, it's all about bettering our community.
Facts.
It's just sad that we got all these different fucking topics that we can talk about it, because they fuck us in every fucking different way.
Mm-hmm. And people have to realize that's my biggest point today. Even if we talk about, I ain't get to do, smoke university like I wanted to, but shit, that's the topic. You can't blame everybody for the wrong.
Meaning like what?
Because that problem, no, like we was talking about with the homeless, we can't look at all homeless people like they're the bad. We can't look at all black people like they're the bad. We can't look at people like they're all. We can't look like at men and women. We can't look at them like they're all bad. Because now, who the fuck we with? What the fuck are we doing? Who the fuck we like?
Who would you? We had like you just said. Who would we like? Do black people have leaders right now? Who would be a black person right now that you think black people will follow? I don't think
hard to say, because everybody just seems like
I don't think we have any. None at all.
Everybody's a follower.
Everybody. It don't make no motherfucking sense. But we only follow shit that's not of us. It's not of our culture, not of us truly anyways. Know what I mean? Because for the most part, women are not this trashy thing that they show us constantly for the not for the most part. But I when I'm outside all goddamn day, I've been through so many different towns and shit, and for the most part, you see civilized women taking care of their kids, family, husbands, doing their goddamn thing, going to work, living like that. Ratchetness is a small fraction of our black women, but that's what they show. For damn show.
Most definitely. And to me, I say it all the time. A person talking with their accent from where they from, it's not a problem to me. And I don't see that as, like you said, as a ratchet person. I just see that as a person from where they from. The same way I look at a country motherfucker. Oh yeah, he's from down south.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, like you said, we talk to hate ourselves. Everything, oh, that's ghetto, that's ghetto, that's ghetto. What's ghetto? You got motherfuckers with fucking university. You got university graduates. Motherfuckers with Ivy League schools, and most of them they come home and they talk exactly the same.
Yeah, because that's not as slang as where you're from. But back to talk to hate ourselves. But when do you think we're gonna wake the fuck up and be like, yeah, we was taught to hate ourselves, but now it's time to love ourselves. We have to undo the stupidity. I like this. She said they follow stupidity. That's a fact.
It's the media.
When are we gonna stop though? You know what I'm saying? When are we gonna be like, yo, all right. What we normally do is bash our women in every fucking song. She's a bitch. She's a hoe. I don't love these motherfuckers. So we will no longer say that in a song. What we normally do is show our woman in all her goddamn ass out, titties out, everything, and she's a precious thing because she brings life. That's the normal, so we're not gonna do that anymore. The normal is these men ain't shit. Da 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 da. Now we're gonna say, hey, let's help my man and let me help our women because we both was held down by the same oppression. They got trauma, we got trauma. Let's talk it out together to see how we're gonna build up our community. When are we gonna do that? When are we going to change for that direction? That's what I said. The question is, why? So to say, if 3 people that you think we will follow with Farrakhan, Umar, and Rizé Islam.
Umar is questionable.
Umar is questionable because we play too goddamn much. Farrakhan, I think black people would secretly want to do it, but they're too scared because he's taboo to speak of.
What about Obama?
I got one.
I don't know about that.
I think so. People like Obama, man.
I like Obama. I'm
people,
going with Obama.
People like Obama, but would he ride for his people, or would he be political? And you have to try your best to include, because people in Chinatown ain't trying to include black people about their fucking opinion. You think they bringing us to the table and say, what y'all about to put in this block right there? They don't give a fuck about what we think.
So we can include you.
Yeah,
in some outside
you think they're letting Burger King?
No. What I mean,
you think they letting Burger King, McDonald's, and all this shit on their block? You ever been through Chinatown before? It's Chinatowns everywhere, Germantown everywhere.
No, I'm saying we include them when we put businesses out there. That's what I mean. And they shit.
It like.
Other than that,
we
like
don't.
We need to build our family. Our village, goddammit. We ain't got no villages out here.
We got 0 villages.
Only projects. No villages.
I want everybody in the chat to start a village. We're gonna start a village. This the King's Table Village. Y'all, what we gonna call this village, chat? Y'all let us know what we're gonna call this village. We're gonna start a village. We're gonna start just having random ass weekly meetings. Matter of fact, this is gonna be a week. We do one at 5:15, number 301-761-1040 with my man Vessel. But we need to create a little village. Now, I mean, whether we come up with a space, a mailing box where we send canned foods and host or something where we just do giveaways or something. Play
Most
some type of
definitely.
part into giving the fuck back, because to act like all we are is just entertainment for people is bullshit.
Yeah. And crazy thing is, like I said,
Say
everybody
he ain't do
can
nothing
help
for
out.
us. Obama ain't do nothing for us. They said Eric Mays.
That's
Eric
their
Mays
opinion.
died.
That's their opinion, man.
Eric
Everybody
Mays
entitled to
died.
their
Rest in
opinion.
peace to Eric Mays. You know what I mean?
Y'all
You
gotta,
said Obama ain't do nothing for us.
Obama was a puppet, is what she say.
man. Y'all gotta realize it's not to the president's decision. The president gotta go. It gotta go through 900 people before he has to make any type of decision going forth with the country or anything. It's not. It's the people under him. It's not. So everything Obama did got shot down. We ain't going with that. All that shit got
And
shut
let's be
down.
real. They would have never went for Obama doing anything that Trump did.
Absolutely.
Oh no. King's Village.
would've
That we were calling it.
never- Huh?
You right.
I think, but when it comes to
Calling it what?
Obama, I think Obama will be iffy because black people do like Obama. But I think if we was to have another black president, it would look different. I think he was under so much scrutiny, he couldn't do but so much. He's always the first one. They already didn't want him to be, and shit. They judged everything he do. He couldn't do too much. I do have reserves and be like, I don't think he did a lot, but that's a story for another thing. Now, what's some ideas that we can do in this village of ours? You know what I mean? To get us back on track to see that, like, what would be something that you would say that will help us realize that to help young men, like a boot camp for young men to see that, yo, stop looking at this young lady as an object. She ain't no goddamn object.
A young gentleman's motherfucking camp.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds so good, man. I
To
remember.
teach young men how to be men.
Yep. And how many people you think
Teach
going to
them
attend
life
that?
skills, how to be men.
I said, how many people you think going to attend that? You got to get their daddies right first.
How many people would attend it? It'll grow.
Oh, it's gonna grow.
Mm-hmm.
It'll grow.
I agree, it'll grow.
Even if it started with one person showing up,
Yeah.
it'll grow.
Everything is subject to growth.
Because people like to, like we said, people like to copy things. If there's just like you have a nice neighborhood and one person get a nice car, you'll notice throughout this month, next 2 months, everybody got a new car because people want to do it. So when you start seeing you hanging with, they got these two knuckleheads always doing fucked up shit, but they start seeing his friend changing. He's dressing a little different. He's smiling a little better because as a kid, you really want to smile. You really want to play. You got to be tough. You got to be head on a swivel, but you really want to have fun. You start seeing this person doing it, enjoying life a little more. You gonna inch over there and be like, man, what the fuck going on? It'll grow. For
And
sure.
crazy thing is, and put a young gentleman's camp, have young gentlemen be like the one part, teaching them manners, etiquette, shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then another part you can have with them is, especially with the young gentlemen, have the shit that they took out of schools that we know they need. Shop class. You know what I mean? Teach the young man how to work on the car.
Yeah, I just seen the comments say, teach gardening, teach yes ma'am, no ma'am, back to basics of respect.
And they are absolutely right. That is definitely true.
Yes, God, we need that. We need that all day. Like,
Well, you know what,
And teach
Smoke?
motherfuckers how to say I love you when you hang up the goddamn phone. Etiquette.
You know what, Smoke?
Don't do that shit no more.
You and City need to get that thing started, man. Let's get it started, man.
appreciate you for calling, man. That's King Smoke, man. Smoke University, man. That number is 301-761-1040. Appreciate you, man. Stay
No problem.
stay with us in the chat, man. Run them numbers up. Share this live. Appreciate all y'all for pulling up for us, man. Y'all share this live and get the word out there, man. But yeah, depends on how you spread the message. People will come. Facts.
Absolutely.
That's a fact. I think
Good look, Smoke.
it's all about the beginning. Like I said earlier, everything has a beginning. You know what I'm saying? It's all about getting it going. We can do it just with the people that's in the chat right now. Whether we on YouTube, I don't know what the hell just happened, but whether it's on YouTube, Twitch, I don't know where y'all screaming from, Facebook, Twitter. But appreciate y'all for pulling up. I think a place for me that I would love to start is with the youth, because that's what drives the next. I mean, because when you think about Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, all these well, maybe not Rosa Parks, but they was youthful. They were youngins. You know what I'm saying? They have the time that the elders don't have, because the elders have to work or they have to provide for the youth. You get what I'm saying? So getting the youth to change things, that's where it should start for me. King's Weekend. Said we got fathers and sons. Queen's Weekend, mothers and daughters. Now, ooh, I like that. I like that idea a lot. Yeah, I like that idea a lot. That'll be something, that'll be a nice thing, like a cookout type vibe, or father-daughter dances type deal. Now, I mean, showing us in a different light, showing black people in a different light. It ain't hate. You know what I'm saying? It ain't none of that. Even I'll even take it on a different light, because I like black families, and I don't think you should meet your loved one in a club. You know what I'm saying? But I believe you should meet them where other people is looking for that. So for us, it's hard to find loved ones. We can even do speed dating for the black people. It works. You might find your loved one, because all it's about is building black families.
I think they do those now. They still do those speed datings, but so many people, so many weird others out here, man. People scared now, man. People.
She said that's never going to happen. It will be a powerful movement, but these kids are lost. No. They're not a lost cause. They're not a lost cause. To say that they're a lost cause. Now, I do get this sentiment, because that's what the fuck it feels like, that our kids are a lost cause. But that's just not true. It's just not true. That's like someone. I hate when parents say, "My kid don't eat that." The fuck you mean they don't eat that? Put it there.
Well, but you do realize, to get to the youth, you have to get through home first. You have to get through the structure.
Nope.
You do know that,
Nope.
right?
You
Okay.
don't. No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Cardi B has never talked to any of the parents.
Well, we don't know what Cardi B done.
No. But Cardi B got to them kids. You say you got to talk to the. You got to go to the parents.
I'm just saying, if I mean, not per se go through the parents. Listen, I want to talk to your kid, but you wanna make sure this child is mindful, can learn, can understand. You can't just jump in with this child and don't know where they come from.
You making fun enough? Kids will follow. It's a fact. You making fun enough.
You fall in love with a child. You want to help this child so bad. But this child, you leave this child every day. You see this child maybe 3 times out the week, but you don't know what this child's doing. I don't know if this child's sleeping at night.
No.
You're not gonna dig deep.
Yeah, that's okay. You do want to know the family life.
Yeah, that's
all
I'm saying.
But to get to that child, it does not cost that.
Well, that's a mental thing. But you have to go through that. You have to at some
because
point.
a coach can get through to a player and never know. He's going to find out eventually, but he's going to be how he approaches that child. Well, matter of fact, that child would tell him about what's going on. It's your approach. And I'm not talking about little kids, though. I'm talking about teenagers, our youth that can be outside making moves, doing things, kickball, grilling, talent shows, arts and crafts, cooking classes. That sounds amazing.
Yep, and there are a lot of things like that going on right now. Now. But they don't take advantage of it.
Yeah.
They don't take advantage of it.
But if you, like I said, if you pulled up right now to anybody's neighborhood, you put up a big ass tent, got some music on, got a grill going, people come in, man. Put a bounce house out there, bitch, basketball, some horseshoes. People coming. They don't even know what the fuck why. Music sounds good. Music sounds great. They coming. Let them get their plate. Start talking. Grab the mic. Start talking to them. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Woo, 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 woo. We just trying to do this for the community. Da 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 da. Enjoy yourselves, and that's it. You'll realize that sparked somebody right then and there. Next week you might ride past, but oh shit, somebody out there. doing shit for the community just because. Why not? That's the shit that we don't do. Shit, we won't even invite our neighbors, the people that have been living next door to us 5, 6, 7 years. We having a cookout right next door. Want to invite them over to get a plate. Why not?
Yeah, well, to the people that live in Berkshire, I think that's over there, some type of Capitol Heights, Maryland, Forest Heights, something like that. But they do a Berkshire Day, and they do it every year.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, I know
You-
stuff
you
like that, but
know,
like
and
Rouse Park reunions and stuff like
if
that.
they could do that in every community, just like you said, if they could do that in every community, and have the right people run it, where you can reach out to people. That's all I'm saying. Have the right people run it. But you do this, and like you say, people ride past in their bikes. Oh, what's going on this week?
Mm-hmm.
It comes a weekly, monthly thing. Oh, it'll work. You got these kids off the street. I'm going out here and mess with DJ such and such, and look at this and listen to these poets. Whatever type of entertainment you have in your community, but they need more of that. But I have seen it. They just need more of it.
Right. The Village, as we just gonna call it, The Village. It sounds hood, but it's still respectable. I mean, King City, let's cash out. Yeah, I like it. We gonna start something. We gonna get the minds ruffling. Y'all DM me on the King's Table. Matter of fact, or y'all just hit me right on the King City page. Know what I mean? And y'all let us know like what's some ideas. Know what I mean? That we can come up with some shit for the community, man. Because it's time for our youth to see something different, to see something respectful. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm sick of seeing fathers and sons dressed the same. Daughters and like the mom and the daughter dress the same. Like, what y'all got that shit on for? Why does she look like you? You look like Club and she look like Club. Why? He look like drug dealer, you look like drug dealer. Why? Shit ain't cute. What are you trying to say? But I think it's because it's kids raising kids with no guidance. The elders have quit. We seem to not give a fuck anymore. We seem to not wanna take responsibility and say that we have to do this. We so quick to be like the white man, which the white man has done a lot. But god damn. Everything? We can't fix shit for ourselves? Nothing. Bullshit.
Terrible. Why?
Yeah, have a weekly post on all social media to let people know they hated we're having a talent night, open mic nights, stuff like that. Cool. That'll be dope. You just got to get the spot. Open mic nights, stuff like that. That's like on some raised boom, boom, boom shit. Just something to get us to do something different. Not no drama, not no, spot. Because I think we equate fun to liquor and drugs and loud ass music. I can't think of nothing else that people think about to go do. When they say let's go out, pretty much it's let's dress very fucking provocative, and dudes put on whatever that they think the provocative woman's gonna like, and let's go get drunk as a bitch. And that was fun. What else do you do fun? You know what I'm saying? Nothing? Nothing at all?
Man, I remember, boy, you got me thinking now. I mean, we used to go to the party back in the day, and the dance floor was packed. You pop up in these spots now, ain't nobody dancing.
But
It's nobody dancing.
But other than the dance floor, other than the club, what do people do outside these places?
That's
for fun?
it. I mean,
That's
stay on
fucking
social
sad.
media and go on live.
Social media is not a real place though.
TikTok.
That allows you to journey to another place.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I could be another person when I'm on behind my phone.
Yeah, for sure.
That's my other place right there.
For sure. I think we should do anything. I don't give a fuck. Bring back flying kites. I don't give a fuck. It sounds boring as fuck to me, but do some.
They got this.
You got the phone? I used to say they should have called this My Little Robot.
Yeah.
Because we love it. It's like a pet.
You see what happened when the so-called shutdown went down? Everybody almost lost their mind because they couldn't get on their phone.
I don't understand it.
I don't know what happened. I didn't go through it because I was at work. But I've heard every post you see, my phone is everybody panicked because their cell phone wouldn't work.
A bunch of dummies.
Just think if you stop a cell phone uses for a week, what's gonna happen? They're gonna lose their mind.
Now, when the phone did go down, I know I'm about to change the subject. It did make me realize some shit. We should take all our fucking money and pull it the fuck out. Man. Oh shit, we almost forgot 5:15 in this thing. Yo, what's good? I know we got my man Vessel on the line for the community meeting. Man, what's good with you, man?
What's good? Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. What's good, fellas? What's good?
What's up, Pimpin'?
Like the show today.
Appreciate
What's good, Los? What's good?
How you doing?
King City.
What's up, fam?
I know I was gonna come with some bull today, but the show been real serious today, so I'm gonna keep the same tone. And I was listening to the show, and I was just thinking about the other night. I'm just watching these old black shows in the '90s. Black people was together. You know what I'm saying? In those shows, Family Matter, Martin, all those shows, black people was together. We stood together. We hold each other accountable for different things. When a person is out of line, or a homeboy's out of line, in any episode you see that person check them, and that's your homeboy. Or old girl out of line, they check them. Nowadays, there's none of that. If I'm chilling with somebody and they out of line, or they're not handling their responsibility as a man, like taking care of their kids and none of that, if you don't check that person, to me, you don't love that person. And there's a lot of that is going on. Like, oh, they ain't me. You know what I'm saying? That's his problem or whatever. It's our problem. Because one feeling, we all feeling. So my main thing is, and my question is, if you got somebody in that squad or in your squad or your inner circle, like everybody say now, I ain't got a lot of friends that got an inner circle. If you got somebody in your inner circle that's not doing what they supposed to do, or they out of line, making wrong decisions, do you check that person, or you still just ride with them?
Oh, you check the shit out of them.
Because we want to do better as a community. We got to hold each other accountable.
Oh yeah,
we got to.
You check the living shit out of them because, well, if you're a person like me, you check them. Because I'm the type of friend that you could be talking to me about something, I'm gonna give you my motherfucking advice whether you ask for it or not. Because I can't feel good with knowing that you just got off this phone and I wanted to be like, yo, you fucking up, right? You get what I'm saying?
Especially this age and time, man. Like, we not no young teenagers out here running around. We adults, and we got people that looking up to us. We got kids that looking up to us. So every decision we make is critical.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't say that I love you and I see you going down the wrong path, or I see you spiraling down.
Why do you think?
I see you doing that if I don't protect you.
Why do you think people bite their tongue most of the time?
It's multiple reasons. It could be easy, like you don't want to bite the hand that feeds you. That's one. Other hand is you don't want to. A lot of people scared to go against the grain with a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Well, they just go with, even though they're not really ready, they still will go with it just to keep the peace.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They like, yes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just do it because everybody else do it instead of going against the grain. And a lot of people don't like conflict either.
Facts.
So
Facts.
If I can't be real with you, then what I'm doing around you? That's how I feel. There's been times that you done check me, and you know what I'm saying? Like, we done checked each other. So I can't call you my family or whatever if you're not going to put me in my, if I'm wrong, you pull my coattail.
Right.
So it's not none of that going around nowadays.
That happens
Except
a lot.
You talking to a person like, bro, you shouldn't do that, man, or you know what I'm saying? It ain't worth your freedom. You gonna pass them the strap.
That happens a lot with our women too. I see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I see a lot of.
Sides.
I see if a dude is getting physical with the female, a lot of dudes will be like, "Bro, what the fuck wrong with you?" If a woman beat the shit out of a dude, they gonna ask her, "What did he do?" Nobody's gonna ask her what she wrong. If the lady gets in a divorce because she was cheating, no one's gonna go coddle that guy. They're gonna ask her, "What did he do to deserve you to walk out?" They're not gonna hold her accountable. They're not gonna pull her by the coattail and be like, "Yo, you fucked up."
And we seen that on the mainstream. We seen that mainstream with what Jada said about Will, that she was doing all that. Nobody came to Will defense.
Yeah.
Everybody was in praise of Jada.
Yeah.
But if Will would have did it, or other people that got caught cheating, they dragged the man.
Mm-hmm.
And you could tell Will loved it because he ain't never say nothing bad about her.
Yeah.
He could have put her business out there. He could have carried that a different way, but he didn't. And a lot of men do that, and they be dying inside because they love that female.
Mm-hmm.
A female drag them and put them all in public. A man won't do that. If she was cheating or not, they'll hold that in.
Yeah.
But that's the difference. Their friends won't check them. Girl, you did what you supposed to do. He won't do all right anyway. No, that was wrong.
Yeah. So it's ugly all the way
So y'all
around.
call
like,
in, man.
Yeah.
Y'all
Remember
call
that
in and
number
put y'all thoughts, man. I don't wanna hog up the line like King
301-761-1040.
Smoke did. What up, Smoke?
Thanks, brother.
All right.
301-761-1040. That's the number. Call in. Let me know your thoughts. That question was basically,
Do you check your homie?
do you check your home?
And absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's your man. That's your, and if you're a real person, you're gonna tell somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. You gonna pick up your homie, y'all going to the club, and you driving. He hop in that passenger seat and his breath on 19. You gonna let it ride?
No, you tell him.
Because that's gonna affect you when you get in the club.
Yeah, you gonna tell him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But some people will let it go.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna call their other friend, their mutual friend that they both know, and talk about it.
But
That's
9
what's
times out of
happening
10, it
next day.
seems like, I have no proof of this, but 9 times, it seems like that for the most part, people just let it ride. And we watch our family and friends crash and burn right in front of our face because we don't want to say nothing. And I think a lot of that comes because once upon a time you did say something and they got an attitude or they push you off or whatever. Yeah, know what I mean? So you just be like, well, fuck it then. Ain't gonna say nothing.
Just like Vessel said, there's a lot of reasons. It's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because a lot of people don't like rejection. I just don't want to hear it. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to let it ride. But a good friend, and like I'm answering this, a good friend would say something and wouldn't have no problem with it. And that friend that's receiving it, you wouldn't take it personal because that's my good friend.
Facts. What? Facts. What's good, Sarah, all the way from the UK, showing us some love. What's good? That's facts, though. I think for the most people don't like to look in the mirror, so they don't want you to tell about themselves.
Yeah. You're not really my homie if you don't talk to me.
Matter of fact, I think a lot of people don't want to hear about themselves because they know it already about themselves. They just mad that you can see it.
That's the problem.
It's like that crackhead that don't know that they're showing it. They don't think you can see that they got a habit. I mean, all of a sudden you call them out, they pissed off.
Oh, they mad.
Yeah, because they knew it. They didn't want to hear that shit. Like, they mad at themselves. There we go. They mad at
you said
themselves.
it right. They just don't want to hear it.
Mhm.
They don't want to hear that.
Yeah,
Vanishing in front of our eyes.
yeah.
But they don't want to hear it.
And that's why I think, like, in our community, when we go to talk about our black youth, our black women, definitely, like I said, I don't want to be seen like I'm bashing black women, but for some reason, man, it's so sad that women, I think we're here to be paired with our women. Nothing wrong with interracial dating. I get that. I don't care what nobody does. But I do believe that black men and black women should be an item. And for some reason, they seem like they ain't trying to rock with us. And it's like, you can't say anything. I've never met people that, even with black women, they would tell you how a man thinks. I'm willing to say, come to the table and let me hear how you think. Let me know how you feel. Women that say they know what a man thinks. Even if you talk to a man, you see so many videos over and over and over of a man in their face telling them how a man feels, how he feels as a man. They're going to say, no, that's not true. And all the other women on the show is going to agree. No one's going to pull her by the coat and be like, hey, listen, calm down. I think men do that more than women. I think we hold our friends accountable way more because we know that it's going to reflect us and that we have no excuse. Other women know that the world's going to give them an excuse. Just being a woman is an excuse for some reason in our community. And I think it's because they know that white people don't interfere with this plight because they be like, I want them to destroy themselves. I want them to argue with each other. Because it's back to the thing I said before. What do you do with a group of people you no longer need? You get what I'm saying? So who's gonna hold our women? Who's gonna be that woman to like a Lauryn Hill? Remember her album? See how she talked to our women?
Miseducation.
Yeah. Who's gonna talk like that? Who's gonna be like the Maya Angelou's? Who's gonna talk to our women like that? Because nowadays, if you say anything about hands on your knees, da 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 da, be like, well, she's expressing herself and this and that. Who's going to be that one? Be like, wait a minute, he's right. They shouldn't be doing this. Who's gonna hold them accountable?
But you know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy, City? How many times or how many situations do you know of like a group of friends, a group of 4 friends, everybody getting together, one of them picking up somebody that you going around these friends that you know this other guy don't like you, but it hasn't hit the surface yet. They're still going to hang out. All that 4 is still going to come together and act like nothing's wrong. Nobody's going to bring it to the table. These 2 brothers can't even get to the side and say, look here, let's squash this stuff. But this beef will go on, and they will continue to hang with each other. Why?
I guess we got so used to lying to each other.
But you understand the scenario, correct?
Yeah, we're used to faking the funk.
Right. If I don't like smoke, but Bang come pick me up to come hang with y'all, and I've been doing this for 6 months straight, but I don't like smoke. But I'm having a good time because I'm smoking and drinking with y'all. That's no good.
Right. But nobody's really gonna hold each other accountable like that. Well, no. I think we can, but we have to get comfortable with seeing the mirror. That's the problem. We're not comfortable with seeing the mirror. I can let people talk about me all day long because I'm okay with the mirror. Now, a lot of things somebody might reflect to me might bring a tear to my eyes, but I'm okay with hearing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to reflect from me. There's not a day in my life that I regret. I hate the fact that I did a lot of shit, but this is my path. I'm okay with my mirror. A lot of people need to learn to be okay with their mirror. You know what I mean? And a lot of people can't do that.
Absolutely. If you can't criticize yourself, then what purpose are you? What's wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
You're not practicing what you're preaching if you're talking to somebody else.
Right.
Like you say, you can't look in that mirror
and
say, you know what, it's you I'm the problem.
9 out of 10, you are the problem.
That's where it starts from.
Mm-hmm. 9 times out of 10, you are absolutely the motherfucking problem.
Yes, sir.
Like it took me a little while to realize that. But like, holy shit, it was me.
I'm still learning.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not saying I'm 100%. Nobody's perfect, but it for me to even have the notion to even recognize that, I wasn't even thinking it was possible.
Sink in.
Yeah. Now, I mean, it couldn't have been me. This motherfucker did this or this person did that. It couldn't have been me.
I went through something. You said yourself. I went through something. I had to go through something to realize it's you.
Mm-hmm.
It's you. All that whining and calling people is you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it took me, like you said, I had to learn, but I had to go through something personally to find out it was me, myself.
Yeah, yeah. It's all about what is your like we said, what is your purpose? What are you willing to fight for in this life, with this lifetime, with what you have right now? Because, like I said, I believe this was last week. It's like if you're walking through this journey of life with no purpose, then you're kind of wasting fucking time. Find out what your purpose is. Fulfill that purpose. Because to just walk through being a fucking follower is pointless. You did nothing but try to imitate someone else your entire existence. Look yourself in the mirror and love yourself and be your full self. But that whole I'm going to chase someone else's image is bullshit. That's why I talk to our women so much. It seems like I'm bashing, but I'm like, I'm sick of everyone going to the mall, buying the same package. Y'all got the same. It's basically a costume, like Smoke said. It's basically a costume at this point. I mean, y'all all got the same wig, the same eyelashes, the same lips, the same outfit. It's a costume at this point. Who are you really in love with? The person you're trying to imitate or yourself? And they always say, I do it because I want to feel good. About what? If you felt good when you rolled over and you looked at the mirror and that shit was like there, you're like, damn, I look good. What was wrong with that? You just covered up what you said you loved. It's a lie. that you tell yourself because you're insecure about how you really look. And you don't like to be called out on it. Because a lot of men are on social media calling it out. And a lot of people are in the comments or making videos against it and saying, no, we do this because we want to feel good. Okay, let that be true. You did it because you wanted to feel good. What was about yourself that wasn't good? If that's the case. If the case is you want to do it to feel good, cool. Why weren't you already feeling good about what you was born, how you were born, how you grew? What about that wasn't good? That's why I keep saying why. Once you ask the question why, you'll get it. Yo, I just checked that time, so I know we got my man Bango on the line. What's good, man?
What's good, man? What's good?
How are you doing, man?
Boys up to? Man, I'm my bad.
Goddamn.
I'm chilling. Nah, I mean, it's a beautiful day out here today. But goddamn, my motivation. Somebody told me invest, but I ain't really have nothing on that. But my main thing is, man, parents, and I say especially for the young men, and we gotta be better at that. We gotta be on our boys, man, because I was listening to some of what y'all was talking about, and just some shit that I experienced since I've been out here, and I'm like, we really gotta work on our boys, man, and we gotta really get them to the point of them having their own and not depending on a female, because a lot of men now is raised to depend on another woman. You ain't got too many young men that got the mindset of having their own and having their own house and having their own this and having their own that. They relying on females and they see why they getting put out and they getting put in fucked up situations. But at the end of the day, these men ain't had fathers, so they never had the father figure to store that in them. You feel what I'm saying? To have that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So we got to be more on our kids, man, and be more fathers and be more men to our motherfucking kids, our sons especially.
Facts.
That's my shit for the day. And the reason why I came up with this, man, I'm sitting in the parking lot one night. Me and my homegirl, we smoking, just talking. And two little young dudes walked past the car, whatever. They masked up and shit. So I'm looking at them. I'm like, all right, something ain't right. They walk back up past the car. So my intention is me being from Maryland, me being a nigga I jump out and approach the situation. I'm like, all right, if you're going to do something, I'm going to address it before you even try to run up on me and do anything. So I'll jump out. I'm like, man, what's going on? Like, what's up? So they like, oh, no, it ain't nothing, everything good. Then the dummy gonna ask me, can you be a lookout? I said, be a lookout? I said, cuz I don't do no shit like that. Like, the minute I said that and I went to get in the fucking car, these motherfuckers hit the liquor store, man.
Come on, talk about, cuz they asked you to be a lookout, cuz.
Asked me to be a lookout. Then when I said no, I go to get in the car, they ran right in the fucking liquor store, bro.
Oh, shit. They said, hey, cuz. This man got dreads. He is down to do some shit.
And this would trip me out with this young generation. The one dude, he dressed like Wiz Khalifa. I'm thinking, like, if y'all going to do a task like this, why the fuck you dress like you about to go on the red carpet? Like, y'all dressed up like y'all ready to go out and turn the fuck up. You ready to hit a store with fucking regular clothes on, man. I'm telling you, man, this shit fucked my head up. I said, how you gonna ask me to be a lookout, and then when I say no, you run right in the store and hit the motherfucking store?
They said we ain't need you as no lookout. We just wanted some extra help. But no, I get with you.
Exactly. I looked at the dude. I said, man, the other dude that was with him.
That's sad though, man.
I was like, man, fuck no, I don't do no shit like that. Cuz I said, nah, that ain't me.
That's sad though.
Right.
They
soon he said that. All right, that nigga hit the store.
Now I get what you're saying about we need some more father figures in the house and more positive role models. Because goddamn.
Right, that goes back to what I was. That experience right there is why I brought this topic up, because I'm a nigga growing up without a father figure. You feel what I'm saying? I never had that. You feel what I'm saying? So it took me a while I'm still learning shit at the age of 38 years old. Different things to be a man and different shit like this that I didn't even have the knowledge. Nobody never taught me this. So that's why I say there's a lot of young men missing that part, and that's why there's a lot of young men relying on females and living with females and giving females the upper hand to even tell them get the fuck out and they ain't got nowhere to go. You feel what I'm saying? Because they never had no man figure or nobody even to teach them, like, look, you the dominant one, you the man, you the provider, you supposed to do this. If you don't have that and you don't provide that into your sons, they're gonna be lost out here. They're gonna be relying on females, and their life's gonna just be forever in fucking shambles. So us as men, we claim we men and shit. We need to step the fuck up because they look at us, and we got to change the way we carry ourselves as men, and we got to start showing them that what a man's supposed to be and what he's supposed to do, so that they can have this knowledge to have their own shit. Because there's too many fucking men out here that's living off females, and I can't even lie. I've been in that situation my motherfucking life because I never had a father figure. So I didn't know how it felt to you. You know what I mean? Like, you got to go through shit to learn shit to be able to teach our motherfuckers, not take them footsteps.
I think that comes with, I would think that comes with, and remember, y'all call in 301-761-1040 is the number. I think that comes with, because when you say, you hit the nail on the head, you said as men, we need to step the fuck up.
Right.
That comes with breaking the system. Like we was talking about earlier, like the welfare and all that. The men can't be in the house, but we have to step up as men to show the women that, hey, you don't need assistance. I am here for you, for the kids. I'm right here, and you don't need this. I know it would make it easier for you, and all of that, but that's what my job is. I think that's how we can do that.
Right, and with these absent fathers and fathers not being there, you know what I mean, and being fucked up in certain situations, we not putting this into our young kings so they don't have this knowledge.
Absence.
And it go back deeper because, like I say, a woman can't raise no man.
Yeah, but absentee fathers, women have to realize that they can't raise a man. That's the problem, because absentee fathers come with feelings as well. Because unfortunately, not all men are going to have kids by just one man. I mean, by one woman. So they're going to have maybe a child by maybe two women, maybe three women. And these women need to realize that, they can't be with you, but they have to be able to come around to be around this child. Because if y'all just have this hate thing going around where you don't like them because you're not with them in a relationship, now this child is going to be the beneficiary of all the hurt and pain in the end.
Right. That's when we gotta put all that fucking differences to the side, man, and step up and be. And we talking this king and queen shit. We gotta be that, because our generation, man, is. And I've been saying this shit since last year. The young generation is fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize how fucked up shit was until I came the fuck out here, because these West Coast kids over here is way different than the motherfuckers over there on the East. And I'm telling you, they don't give a fuck over here, bro. They don't give a fuck.
They want you to be a lookout. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Just give us the calls. They scream, woo!
Shit. By the time y'all get over here, nigga, they'd have buried my ass in the motherfucking desert somewhere. but man, I'm on some real shit. Me seeing, like, me being, it's a good thing me being over, because I'm seeing different types of people. But me seeing the younger kids over here, and I'd have been around the ratchet motherfuckers over there. You know what I mean? In Maryland, I'd have been around them, but just to see different, man, it's a whole nother breed, bro. Like, our generation is crumbling.
I think
it's crumbling. Our young generation crumbling like a motherfucker.
Someone earlier said that they believe that that saving the children is a lost cause. I don't believe that. What do you think?
That's bullshit, because it starts with the parent.
Yeah. It start with
the parents get on that fucking knowledge and that page to say, all right, this has changed. We're gonna change the rules here. I want better for my child. It will work. But if the parents ain't storing that shit in them, how can you teach them to do anything?
It's the same.
Yeah,
that's what I said, bro.
Yeah, right, exactly. Like, you can go ahead and speak if you want to speak and say, my whole girl, like, hold on, how can you? Yeah, real shit. I feel exactly what you're saying. It starts with the fucking parents. It ain't no such thing as no lost cause.
Yeah, I don't believe it's a lost cause. I think the parent thing is a stretch to me, because definitely we got to be realistic in society these days. Like, parents don't see their kids as much as we think they do. They working a lot. The kids is at school. Kids learn from the internet. They learn from their friends. So I think you get them, and it starts through other kids. You placate to kids, kids will follow.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they see each other longer. Their teacher's seen your child longer than you seen your child today. It just is what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You really don't. Right. Do you really know what your child feeling, what they thinking, any
Yeah.
of that?
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing.
I think you have to meet people where they are.
Right. Right. It's so, I'm telling you, everything, all this shit could be fixed, and it's all so simple. We got to change within us. We can't sit there and keep saying, if we got the knowledge to know what we could do to fix that shit, it can fix it. But you just sitting here saying, putting doubt, or motherfuckers saying doubt like, oh, well, this, we'll never could change that, or we will never fix that. It will never fucking work.
Yeah. Sarah from the
You
UK,
already
she said, us as mothers can bring up our sons as single parents and give them all that we can, but at the end of the day, we cannot be their dad. That's
right,
a
and that's fact. That is 100% fact, because no woman can't raise no fucking man. They need that masculine there. They need all that guidance. They need all that shit there. I never had that. I'm still learning. I'm out here learning. I'm seeing shit, and that's why I got the knowledge to say this shit now. Because I didn't understand this or see this myself, because I was a child in that situation with an absent father and not having a father there. But good thing, thank God I had the mother I had, because my mother never downgraded my father. She never disrespected my father.
And it's not just a father. It's a actual dad, a actual father. Like even if it's a guy that you met that's a dad to your child. I'm speaking to the women right now, and they actually be that figure head. Allow them to be that. Don't be like, you ain't their dad and da-da-da-da-da. No, women, your child needs that structure, male and female.
Dude. And that's a man's job, because that's what we're put here to and designed to do.
Yeah.
If you meet a woman and if she got other kids, that's your job as a male to take over and bring them offspring up like they're yours. Those are your kids. This is your lady. This is your kids. Now it's your job is to take over. We're put here to protect and provide.
Yeah.
So that's our nature, human nature, to take care of everything, to protect everything. That's our job to do that. Ain't no such thing on, hey, my child, I can't.
We have been blocked.
If I say this, then then the mama go get mad. Well, if the mother get mad if you saying something, then you don't need to be with that woman, because that ain't gonna work.
We have been blocked from taking care.
And you're not helping the child at all. If it's gonna be like that, if you scared to say something to the child or correct the child because you think the mom gonna say something or something like that, then that's not gonna work at all. It should be a balance right there.
Facts.
Because at the end of the day, your job is there to protect and provide for them. This is your family.
But I believe a man has been blocked from fuck that. I ain't gonna say a man. I'm gonna say the mother too. We have been restricted to how you can raise a child. You can't do this, you can't do that. You can't say this, you can't say that. You have been put into a box of how you can raise your child these days. And it makes it difficult for a parent to do their job, because they're not sure which direction to take. Because now you're telling parents that you can't do this because you're going to hurt their mental. And then they got to think about that shit. And then be like, well, you should do this because this will help their mental. And then they got to think about that shit when they don't know. You don't know which way to go. You don't know how to approach a child these days.
Right. I'm gonna say discipline and communication. Because that's what a lot of these kids, I've seen some kids that just need their fucking ass beat. But they mom scared to touch them or don't want to, and she just don't, man, no ass, my mama whoop my ass, told the teacher she was going to whoop my ass when I got home, and I got my motherfucking ass whooped. That's just what it was. Especially if I did something that I should have got in trouble for, I got disciplined for. It wasn't I'm calling the cops on you. You can say that shit if you want. That word wasn't even real in my motherfucking house to even fix your mouth to say no shit like that.
So like I said, the episode today was called Why. Now, we had a good one that said this episode should have been called The Man, the Woman in the Mirror. I like that one. But I said why. Why do you think it is that we can't get it right with our family structure?
Man, this is real. Ego, fucking social media, just all that shit. Music, 808 is stronger than the motherfucker. Motherfuckers don't know about that 808. 808 is stronger than the motherfucker. You know what I mean? So that 808, them 808 waves fucking a lot of shit up out here. You feel what I'm saying? And that's music that we attract to. We talking about this last year.
Do you think this plays other communities like it does our community? Because I don't see that being a thing.
You don't think that social media is a problem in the black community?
No, I think it is in the black community. I don't see it being a problem in everyone else's community.
done seen some shit over here, man. I mean,
So you
it
think
ain't just us. It ain't just us and them. It's us. It's us. That's how it is over here. It ain't no separation shit. It's you got your bad people and you got your good people, but it ain't no color thing.
no, I get that.
You got you saw what I'm saying? So it's so much, it's commotion and it's mixed over here. It's hard for me to explain it over here. It ain't no fucking this group here and this group here, because you got these groups doing it together. The people that approached me, they was white and black. You feel what I'm saying? So like, and the black dude was more humble than the white dude.
I'm talking about on the terms of how we see social media pulling our society down. Like everything that we see on social media, we actually imitate in real life. Like if all that twerking shit going the fuck on, we do that.
Right,
all this shooting and shit going the fuck on, we do that. All this hating other black women, hating black men, we do that. Everything that's on the social media, we tend to try to do. I don't see that being in other communities. I don't see them following things on social media in the real world.
Trends, to be honest, and I'm gonna be honest, like my homeboy out here told me, I call him Pop. This motherfucker told me, just straight up, we like roaches, bro. We in everything. So trust me, we in the mix of a lot of shit. And that music, I'm gonna tell you, that music is a big part of a lot of shit, and it go back. We gotta change us. We gotta change us, adults. We gotta change us. It's never too late. Kids is born, babies is born every day. It's never too late to change shit, bro. We just gotta have the knowledge and be like, all right, this is what we want to do. Because we can talk it all day, but if we ain't doing it, then how's it gonna work? I used to blame the music. Like I used to sit back and listen to the music I listen to now, and I'm like, damn, this young generation fucked up. But then I go back and listen to our music when I was coming. I'm scratching my head like I see why I went to this.
Yeah, because things change. And remember that number 301-761-1040. Now appreciate you calling back. I gotta try to close this out.
All right, bro. One love.
Bang bang.
All right.
No, he's right though. When it comes to the music shit and how it's changing shit, because he said he looked at the music back then and was like, damn. Because I used to say the same thing, but like our music was not as bad as this music, which it wasn't. That's a fact. They're way more vulgar now. We said some fucked up shit. They would go into deeper details, for sure. They would say it in so much detail to the point where they would name where the man eyeball landed at after he got shot in his fucking eyeball. Like they would do shit like that. But the music is fucking us up, for sure. If we don't see that, but it's because we lying to ourselves. I think black people are become comfortable with lying to themselves. We're okay with how you say, telling ourselves that we're free, telling ourselves that there's nothing wrong with us, telling ourselves that we want to be in the strip clubs, we want to be the brokest fly people, all of that. Because when we tell ourselves, no, we don't, we want to change that. Motherfuckers will argue the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? When we just a bunch of broke motherfuckers. Facts. She said, our track, Pray For Me, says it all. That's a goddamn fact. Appreciate that. Yeah, hey, big shout out. I mean, y'all go scream that everywhere. Pray for me. Now I mean on all streaming platforms. From your man Bangdo in King City. I think black people have got to the point where, like I said before, where we're stagnated. Like we don't want to do anything else. It's like, no, we're comfortable here. We're okay being the laughing stock of people. What other women let me think about this thing. No, what other women do we subjugate to just their body here in America? I can't think of that. But black people, on a major scale, to the point where even Hollywood knows it, everyone knows it. Commercials use it, movies use it, everything. We're the only one that will enjoy every negative aspect about us. See, we We all just think the other cultures have the better or worse, but we all have on the same boat. The government divides us because if we see, you say the government lose? The government divides us, but if we see really they say the government lose. The fuck are you saying? The government divides us because if we all really the same, the government lose. If we all really the same, the government lose. What do you think they're trying to say? If we all really the same, the government lose?
Maybe the people unite together.
The government divides us because if we all really the same, they lose.
If the people unite, then they don't need the government.
If we all get on the same page,
They don't need the government.
got it. Because we damn sure ain't all the same. That's a fucking fact. We eat fried chicken, some people eat duck. We're different. It's just like, I use this analogy all the time where I say, why do we fight so much for, like if I say interracial dating, right? And I say, I believe that black people should fuck black people. People get in the uproar because they think I say I hate interracial dating. I don't give a fuck who you fuck. I don't care. I mean, this is my personal opinion that I think black people should date black people. And then I use the analogy and I'm like, well, you have a group of cats. We're all humans, right? They just say we have a group of cats, right? A domesticated house cat not gonna fuck a lion. A lion is not gonna fuck a jaguar. A jaguar is not gonna fuck a cheetah. A cheetah is not gonna fuck a leopard. They're all cats though. We're all humans. Why the fuck don't we do the same thing? Why is it not that way? Matter of fact, how come black men marry outside of their race more than anyone on planet Earth? More black women are destined to die alone and never get married than any other women on planet Earth. Why? Why do we seem to hate ourselves so motherfucking much? What is it about us that we just can't seem to want to ride along with? We can't do community meetings. We can't do family time. We can't do anything to save our youth. We can't even have a good dialogue about how black men don't really hate black women and how black women really don't hate black men. We can't do anything positive because someone would try to tear it down that is black. Why? That's the question. She said she'd love to be a politician. Believe me, I put a lot of things straight. Me too. I straighten a lot of shit. Ain't nothing straightened but straight. And like Migo said, first thing you would do, you running right now for some type of state official. What you running on? What's something you want to change? If you had one thing.
Me per se, I would like to have more things for the youth to do. Something that, something where, because back in the day, they used to call them rec centers. I mean, they still got them. But they all run down now. A lot of them run down now because they've been old for a while. Just reestablish these rec centers where they can go play ping pong, play pool, do something different. Have seminars where they can go down there and sit down there for an hour instead of watching your phone, watch a projector screen where you're watching slides or some educational stuff. We need more stuff to get these kids from, instead of going to the clubs. Now, if you want to come drunk, you want to come, smoke some weed and smoke your weed, come here to do it.
Yeah.
Come here and learn something. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you're gonna go all the way out, they want to drink and smoke. Okay, provide that, granted, but you're gonna get them in there, and you teach them something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If I was to run right now, I'm kind of with you on the youth thing. That'd probably be priority number one. Yeah, it's something for the youth. But since you already said that, if I had to choose something else, I think I would go with something where you can start businesses at a different rate. You know what I mean? That'll give us out of the working economy and being more entrepreneurs.
Meaning it's more cost worthy for us.
Yeah. Real estate is not so high. Like these buildings that's for lease that somebody has a business and they're trying their best to do it out of their living room. It's not sufficient. They need a building, but they can't afford it. You know what I mean? But this building to go empty that we ride past for 6-7 years, now I mean, that type of stuff should be available. for people to try to feed their family. And I look at it like local businesses should bank locally, and corporations should pay a tax to that community, because you're coming here taking these community dollars. You should give these communities some of this money back. That's what I believe.
Let me ask you a question. I got a regular 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
I come to your bank for a reasonable loan, let's say $10,000. I'm just trying to start a business.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure it's probably more than that, but I'm just gonna say 10,000.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have no collateral, no credit,
Mm-hmm.
nothing to establish.
I said give it to them.
Okay, that was my next. I mean, where you going? That was where I was going.
I look at it like give it to them because, whether you had collateral or not, whether they had good credit or not, they still can fuck up, and they still can owe you money. But give them the opportunity to do so.
But they got something they can lean on that they know they can get it back. So
You're gonna get it back regardless. You're the government. You can garnish the check on it for the rest of their life if you want to. You at least give them the shot. Give them that shot to get on their feet. They propositioned you because they believed in themselves. Now I mean that they can do something. If they fuck up, then they fuck up.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Give them that shot.
Give them that shot. At least because that's the main thing about every day. Like, it's hard going through life without feeling like you got a shot.
Yep.
Like, damn, I want to do this, I want to do that, but I don't feel like I stand a chance because it's roadblocks everywhere. No one's giving me the opportunity. Like, you have somebody that's very fucking skillful at something, and there is a job opening for that said something, but they never did it in another industry. They're just good at doing it at home. The application say they need 10 years of experience and shit. It's like, God damn, like, give me a shot. I know I can do this. If you don't like it, then fire me, then cool. But give me that shot.
I like it.
Yeah.
One shot.
Everybody deserves, right?
Damn right. One shot. You got one shot from half court.
Yeah.
You gonna make it?
Yeah. I want to try to end this with the question. With the question for you, kind sir. What is something that will get you to no longer talk to a parent? Is there anything that can happen that you would never talk to your parents ever again? Can the parent go too far for you? Me, I don't give a fuck what my mom does. I'm talking to her tomorrow. Everything, like, it doesn't matter.
I was just going to answer. I don't think it's nothing. It's really nothing.
I asked because of a video I seen.
I mean, the
she
normal
said she's
person,
never going to talk to her parents again.
The normal person, kill all that. I mean, you still going to talk to your mom and your dad, whether what you go through.
If your father fucks your wife, you talk to your dad?
God damn. I mean, that's. I mean,
you start thinking about that thing.
I need to ask what happened. Where did it go wrong? What made you?
It didn't matter.
I mean, but damn. I mean, you got to. Yeah, I would talk to him.
Me too.
I would talk to him. That won't end a relationship.
Not at all. Not a piece of it.
I mean, you stained it. Had to turn the mattress over. Turn the motherfucking mattress over.
Okay. So it's nothing. You still talk
I didn't
to
say
your
it was
parents.
nothing. The stain's still there. Because if you flip it back, you still see it. Just turn the mattress over.
I don't think it's nothing for me.
No, you can't. You still gotta talk to your parents. I mean, this is who brought you into life.
Yeah.
This goes beyond. We friends, you know, this is my close, but no. This is your parent, biblical wise. You know, I'm going that route, but you know that's the way I'm going. This is your mother and father.
Yeah, I seen the video. That scenario I just gave. The dad was fucking the daughter is gay. The dad was fucking the fiance, which was still a girl.
Yeah,
and she said she ain't talking to him no more or the mom because the mom knew.
Well, it doesn't matter her sexuality, what she is, but the point is that.
No, I said that because the dad was fucking her fiance. Her fiance was a girl as well. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, but yeah, that's your father. I mean, whether you go through that's fucked up. Fucked up.
You think she should still talk to him?
You're gonna need your dad down the line at some point.
At some point.
I know. I heard Bang talk about he never had his father. I'm one to say that too. never had a relationship with my dad. But when he passed, I was there. So I wouldn't have had that conscience on my mind that I didn't go to my father's funeral.